Charlamagne, are we live? Are we live? Are we live? DJ Envy, are we live? Are we live? Can the people hear my voice? Cause I'm at the Breakfast Club and I'm addressing all the lies.
Movies are kind of finished. That's what I realized the other day.
Movies are finished.
2-hour movies are pretty much fucking done.
2-hour
It's
movies.
like it's not enough time. Like, I guess that's where we can start. That's the problem with the Michael movie, bro. It's like 2 hours,
Okay, as opposed to 90
10
minutes?
fucking hours.
Oh,
That bitch needs to be 10 hours long for us to get all the information that people was looking for.
So you need a
but
series.
but that's
You need a
that's-
series. You need a
okay.
Netflix series that drops all at the same time on the same date, or a documentary like The Last Dance. But the issue with the Michael movie is not that it's not a good movie.
Wait, that was a docu-series too. 'Cause
That's
it was
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah,
need that at this
Yeah.
point for a person like Michael Jackson, bro. That's what you need. You can't really just be on we're gonna talk for 2 hours about Michael and include everything.
Well, nah, they went
fucking
into it
impossible.
knowing that they were gonna make another one, which they have. The second one's already been greenlit.
I'm just talking about why people are mad at the shit. I know the second one. I mean, I said that 6 to 8 months ago that the second one was greenlit.
Oh, word.
Yeah, we put it on YouTube and stuff. Check it
Hey
out.
man, my boy knew before the world that there was gonna be a sequel.
No, I'm curious. Yeah, but I think that's the issue because I'm hearing the feedback from the movie and it's like, what's the problem with the movie? And most
Yeah.
people just like it didn't include the information I know or wanted to be included.
Yeah, there's certainly mixed reviews on this Michael movie. I saw my neighbor post it, and she said that she enjoyed it as a Michael fan. She thinks that some of it was redundant, right? It's just she was looking for information that we weren't privy to before. But she said that if there is a sequel, she can appreciate what they did with this one.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. At this point, making stuff for other people is kind of getting into like a territory of what's the use? Because there wasn't a single point in this movie where I was like, I can leave and go somewhere else, and I'm not gonna miss something good. There wasn't a single point in this movie where I was looking at the screen and I was like, this is beautiful, this is amazing. I'm totally captivated by what's going on. So
You were not?
yeah, I was totally captivated the entire time.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I think it was an amazing film.
Oh, so you would say amazing. Okay.
I would say an amazing film. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So, I mean, yeah.
Based on
Based off of the performance of Jafar and Coleman Domingo, based off of the absolutely beautifully breathtaking images that I was seeing across the screen. Like, that's what the movie is about, right? It's about what I'm seeing in front of my eyes and how much I'm being entertained and how willing I am to leave the belief that I've built up in whatever characters I'm seeing on the screen. So if that's happening, I think it's a pretty good movie. Now, if it's not the movie I personally wrote, maybe I should start writing movies and producing films.
Well, did you see Michael? Okay. I figured you did, because you wasn't saying nothing. So I saw it, right, and I went by myself because my wife was indifferent, or she said she didn't feel like going. She said, maybe we could go next week. And then my children, who are 7 and 4, right, they were like, no, we're gonna be scared. No, we already know his songs, like. And I'm like, all right, whatever. So when my wife was like when she said maybe we could go next week, I was like, maybe. Okay, just say less. I'll just go by myself.
It's the GOAT, right?
So I like, bro. So I went, and I would say it was certainly a good movie. I don't think it was amazing. I think it was good, and for some of the same reasons that you said. So Jafar Jackson, like, I don't think anyone could have played Michael Jackson better than him. So he truly embodied his uncle, and that was just amazing in itself. the rest of the characters, so the casting was great. I believe so. Coleman Domingo, Nia Long,
Perfect.
like they captured the mannerisms and essence of the people they were portraying. Outside of the musical performances in the movie, I think the in-between scenes, there wasn't much substance or depth to those scenes.
These niggas want Michael Jackson getting a shootout.
No, but I'm
With the
just
Crips
saying,
and the Bloods.
so-
Like, yo,
I
it's
think
a shootout.
No,
you
but
go see a movie, you want to see stuff that you didn't, like your neighbor said, you didn't know.
so
That's what I
What
was
is
like.
it about
there's
Michael
no,
Jackson you don't know, though?
well,
His life is extremely well documented.
Very true, but I guess I think it was made more so for people who know nothing of Michael Jackson to get to where they're supposed to be. Yeah. So I guess for me
217
as a
at the
fan,
box
I would
office.
only be seeing it as a fan, as an already fan. But I think it was made to continue his legacy for the people who maybe don't know that much about Michael Jackson, maybe have never seen the Thriller video.
Nah, I know that blockbuster movies are made for everybody in the world to see. So they didn't make this for just the small group of people who don't know who Michael Jackson is. Because that's a rather small group.
No, I'm just meant the next generation. I wasn't really saying it was made for them.
but I'll go back though and take the kids. Like it was that good to me that I'm willing and want to go see it a second time.
Guys, are
Yeah,
y'all...
that's what I've been waiting to hear. I've been waiting to hear that
and
somebody
share it
is
with
cool
my
with the
kids. Like
Yeah, gang, when you say opinions, I be confused sometimes because you say it's not that good of a movie,
Mhm.
but you would go back to pay to
Because
see it the second
I
time.
love Michael Jackson, and it was good. I'm just saying, I mean, there's good and there's
I don't
amazing.
know.
It's good and amazing. So, like, it's
There's good and there's expectations.
Artists, this is what I'm learning from this. Don't worry what they say.
but no,
Check
but
the bank. You know
No,
what
but
I'm
I'm
saying?
saying, so to what
Don't
you're
worry
saying-
about the critics and what the critics say.
from a cinematic standpoint and a production standpoint, you're right. It was
magnificent.
that was immaculate. It looked great. Like
From a production, and that's what a movie is. I
Yes,
know
no,
everybody
but I'm
now
saying, so
is a niche
but the
artist
doc-
of
the
their
doc-
very
but the-
own,
the-
and they believe that they wrote a movie, and they believe that all of their thoughts are very entertaining. But look, guys, we got to get back into the let's leave it to the professionals.
yeah,
Because
but you
if
know now everybody's
always
gonna.
has an option to say a negative opinion when there's not much negativity going on. The absence of negativity can be negativity, right? And so
But it's Michael Jackson, so you know
Look,
that
it
he's
looked immaculate.
the most scrutinized probably public figure, one of the most scrutinized public figures in music. So
That's a fact.
so they're gonna like
and the most loved.
right
One of the most loved.
polarizing. So you
right
know,
up there with Jesus.
I didn't hear anybody doing breakdowns on Elvis or Bohemian Rhapsody or
Oh no, Bohemian Rhapsody is one of them ones that people really.
Oh.
It was also produced by Graham King, a
Okay.
producer of Michael.
Oh.
They really are putting Bohemian. I don't agree with this. They're putting Bohemian Rhapsody as like the top biopic ever. I ain't with that.
And so the last thing I'll say about the story, because like you know, it was repetitive.
It
like,
was repetitive.
So that's
It
what I
was.
meant by those in
It
between
was.
scenes where there was dialogue. It was the same scene.
They did each scene 3 times.
where it was like Joe Jackson is the evil antagonist.
Michael has to overcome his
and
fear
Michael is this, he has to you know. So that was
of
like
confronting Joe.
yeah. But you know, again, like the nigga was Michael Jackson. It was crazy. This nigga
Okay.
was Michael. So
So-
yeah, okay.
Look, they didn't have enough Quincy Jones. Janet wasn't in the movie at all. Rebe Jackson wasn't in the movie at all.
Janet declined to be in.
I didn't see a portrayal of Stevie Wonder. That's a sin. You gotta put Stevie Wonder in the Michael Jackson movie. Stop it. I didn't see a portrayal of Diana Ross. I'm hearing that is because Diana Ross got proposed to by Michael Jackson and they fell in love and kept it a secret for years. I think that's cap.
Dirty Diana.
That's what they said. I don't believe the rumors that Michael Jackson and Diana Ross was carrying on the low.
Okay.
Do you think that they would have been in the movie?
So that's what it is. They did shoot scenes with a Diana Ross character. Cat Graham, I think, is the person who portrayed this woman. They had to remove those scenes due to
legalities
issues with fear that Diana Ross may sue. She hadn't stated she'll sue, but there was some fear for some reason. I don't
wanted
know.
to avoid, and there was a lot of that, right? So with this film,
a whole lot of
reshoots.
That would wash down the film, I guess, for what you were feeling like you didn't. They stayed in a kind of a safe range.
They had to, yeah. So they initially shot 4 hours. The initial cut of this film was 4 hours long. What you and I saw was 2 hours and 7 minutes.
Yeah.
So that's an awful lot. We missed The Wiz, obviously. Yes, there was a lot of stuff missing. Yeah. With that being said, I have to touch on this point. The dialogue for every character besides Michael and Joe was terrible. It was absolutely useless and pointless. It could have been summed up to, Michael, are you scared of Joe? That's what every other character said outside of Michael Jackson and Joe Jackson. Michael, are you scared of Joe? Okay, we got it for you. That's literally the only thing they said. The brothers were useless. LaToya, I don't know, bruh. And Nia Long. We ain't talking enough about that NDA. I didn't really understand you were saying Shorty has niggas signing NDAs. Nia Long, you did as much as you could with that dialogue and that character.
They ain't really give her much to work with, you know.
This is her main
like
thing.
Angela Bassett.
Like a slight sigh and look at Joe. A disapproving look.
I mean, so I feel like I'm getting conflicted information from both of y'all as
a
person that hasn't seen it. So you're saying that you really like it, but then you're going through and you're kind of saying what Ty was saying.
So let me
which is that you were left slightly underwhelmed by certain things.
No. I wasn't left underwhelmed. It's weird what I'm telling you happened. The dialogue was terrible for every character besides Michael and Joe. The storyline was super duper repetitive. The other characters, the brothers. I got to finish the nutshell, bro.
Sorry.
But this was an amazing movie.
Okay.
That you can't take your eyes off.
It was good. It was good. I ain't gonna count. It was good.
You're not taking your eyes off the screen.
To go see it because I was worried that they were gonna do some weird. You know how they like to pop something that's just too risque for absolutely no reason in movies.
Nothing risque in this film.
Okay, so that's why I didn't take my kids. So I was waiting to hear what they were saying because I'm like, I don't want to take them, and then it's like. Some random
shit. Yeah. But and that's to the point of the reshoot. So his or the several reshoots that they did. So his estate had to approve all of this shit, right? Mm-hmm. And so to avoid potential lawsuits and based on settlements, legal settlements, they couldn't really touch on certain things, particularly.
Well, they did touch on certain things,
like the sexual abuse. That's why they ended in 1988, prior to any of the stuff that started in 1993.
Yeah, because they had actually filmed scenes involving the Chandler family.
Yeah.
And apparently those scenes were interspersed into the entire movie. It's kind of like a callback. Think Ray thinking back to his little brother in the bathtub and shit like that. Yeah. So they were putting these callbacks into this, so they had to really.
Yeah, because the family could potentially sue. There's
defamation. You can't use our name and likeness in a film, bro. Y'all released this on Lionsgate. Give us our check and take the film out the theaters. That was easy. Yeah,
so they wanted to just protect the brand, right? They wanted to, so they did stay in a safe range, make it globally appealing, which they did.
Okay, bro, let's get to the real smoke, bro. American Dream. The Jacksons in American Dream versus this.
Everybody is comparing it. I mean...
What we doing, bro?
I didn't see the new one, but the first one was, to me, one...
How long was that shit, bro? That shit was like 5 hours.
Gang.
It's a TV film.
A mini-series.
Yeah, so
a special.
Special before special were special.
That motherfucker binge watch that bitch for real. I used to binge watch American Dream. what's a quarter, nigga? Like every time BET would throw it
that's
on.
dedication.
VH1. Every time VH1 would throw that shit on, I was there.
Will you be like that with the new movie? I mean, shorter time
Oh,
period.
if you put it on right now, I would stop these podcasts.
Oh, okay.
Don't even play.
I ain't gonna lie, I got emotional a little bit, man.
Bro, when that nigga got burnt up, I was like, no, bro.
See, for me, it was when he was a little kid. Like, when I was like little Michael. It was a scene there where his mom was talking to him,
No,
and I was like,
I don't remember that.
yeah.
That did not touch me.
Little Michael, I'm always emotional, even without a movie.
So the acting in American Dream, particularly by the guy that played Joe Jackson
Mhm.
and Angela Bassett, definitely better.
Better than Coleman Domingo, bro. Angela Bassett got Shorty. I'm sorry, Angela got you.
Yeah.
Coleman, take your role as the rightful Joe. Like that's where I'm at with it.
Okay.
Jason Weaver
Mm-hmm.
versus Giuliano.
Well, the young boy.
Young Giuliano, get
It's
the
like
fuck out
it's
of
like
here.
It's
No.
Okay.
You wait. You rocking with you even? It's I'm Jason Weaver all day, man. I'm young
He
Simba.
kind of looked more like Little Mike.
Oh, he definitely looked more like Jason Weaver is like very
Yeah.
full faced, dark skinned boy, like
Yeah.
deeper chocolate than Michael. But
Yeah.
the slide that he did, you don't remember that slide when he was like at the store with Suzanne the Pass? You know what I'm saying? Shake it, baby. Ooh, ooh. You don't remember that motherfucker?
You can tell this is really his
Watch
shit.
it.
Yo,
That's really
no,
his
I-
shit.
well, y'all know I was lying, nigga. I
No,
used to
no.
watch shit every fucking time, bro.
I'm
on
not gonna
VH1,
lie. I
bro.
probably, in totality, I probably watched that shit one time because
Bro,
it's so long.
Let's
Pause.
move along from this subject, bro. That was a pause.
Chill.
You got. Let's take 1 minute to tell them to like, comment, and subscribe, and we're gonna put that behind every single video, or in front of it, one of the two. So, I'm gonna say like, you say comment, you say subscribe. All right. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Like
Comment.
Subscribe.
to the Heaven on Earth Society podcast. Boom.